Assignment 4, 5-minute analysis video, The Internet of Things and its Impact on Productivity of Everyday Life by Joycelyn Kelly, Carolyn Nickel, and Greg Danbrook. Thesis statement: exploring the Internet of Things and its affordances on human productivity through the use of remote monitoring applications, wearable technology, and home automation systems. The Forbes magazine article, First Look, Uber Unveils New Design for Uber Eats Delivery Drone by Biz Carson, uses an informative use of language approach in writing style which involves information giving and receiving. The use of language also emulates a news report where an announcement is being made about the launch of their meal delivery service using drone technology in San Diego next summer. Claims: the article details the newest delivery drone by Uber Eats that uses drone technology to deliver up to 2 meals to customers within 6 miles of the restaurant. The new drone design can carry dinner for up to 2 people and features 6 rotors. Its ideal trip time is 8 minutes, including loading and unloading, and it can only do relatively short hauls. The drone can do an 18-mile trip made up of 3 6-mile legs, up to 6 miles to the restaurant, up to 6 miles from the restaurant to the customer, and up to 6 miles back to its launch area. The author qualifications for Biz Carson include: she is a current staff with Forbes in consumer tech. She previously worked for Business Insider, GigaOM, and Wired. She also spent a year as newspaper designer for Gannett. The purpose of this magazine article is to inform and provide information to the audience. Uber unveils their delivery drone technology to the readers of their online magazine. This Forbes magazine article demonstrates convenience and speed as a benefit to human productivity using remote monitoring applications and home automation together by using drone technology to deliver meals to customers at home. In the scholarly journal article, The Fourth Industrial Revolution, Digital Fusion with Internet of Things, Shuoyan Chu discusses how recent developments in digital technology have created an unprecedented level of connectivity, allowing communication between people, machines, and devices using the Internet and the World Wide Web. He discusses the impact it is having and will continue to have on manufacturing, people, and employment. Use of language. Dr. Chu speaks in a very direct, matter-of-fact tone, focusing more on the changes that have already taken place and the clear directions that the various forms of the Internet of Things are taking, rather than speculating on the various possible ways that the technology could go. Claims. The author claims that the Internet of Things, or IoT, is enabling a fourth industrial revolution, following the first, which was the advent of steam power, the second, science and mass production, and the third, which saw the creation of computers and basic digital technology, including the early Internet. This could leave some countries, businesses, or individuals unprepared for the advances made possible by its unprecedented level of connectivity between devices, people, and the Internet. He claims that the IoT has the potential to give people flexibility in their scheduling and the way they work. Businesses will be able to tailor production and workflow to individual customer needs rather than relying on established standards and methods of mass production and design. He says that waste can be minimized, both materially and with regard to the utilization of physical resources, such as minimizing the amount of time a vehicle sits empty, occupying a parking space when it could be out moving passengers or delivering products. Author qualifications. Shuoyan Chu received his Ph.D. in Industrial and Operations Engineering from the University of Michigan. He's currently a distinguished research professor at the Research Center for Energy Technology and Strategy at the National Cheng Kung University in Tainan, Taiwan, professor of industrial management at National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, and a member of the supervisory board of the Taiwan FinTech Association, or Financial Technology. He's also an advisor to the Taipei city government, focusing on ICT, Information and Communications Technology, IoT, and smart city issues. Purpose of the sources. Many of Dr. Chu's sources are articles relating to industrial uses of the Internet of Things, which makes sense given that his focus is on its capability to change the fundamental aspects of society, from manufacturing on up, and not solely on the personal use devices that will be most obvious and visible to individuals. U provides cautionary insight on the use of IoT devices in everyday lives and the potential breaches in privacy and personal security. This opinion piece is academically written. The language used is precise, clear, and concise, with language and ideas that would be understandable to its academic audience. He uses simple, anecdotal examples of common network and technology concerns, such as malfunction concerns in automated cars, and provides high-level solutions which could mitigate the problems found in security and privacy breaches. U's concerns lie in the current data collection and storage practices of IoT industries. Data is processed in silos, which means there is a higher chance of malicious activities when data is not stored in a centralized location. Individual IoT devices can become corrupted without the knowledge of the consumer or the industry. Another concern is with the physical hardware or data sensors of IoT devices, which are not currently standardized. They can be easily hacked and data can be corrupted, leading to malfunction. For example, an automated car can veer off course if the location data has been manipulated or corrupted, maliciously or not. He recommends accountability measures be put into place on a global scale, as well as protective measures and economic incentives for creating safe IoT standards. Christopher Yu is a fellow at the Center for International Governance Innovation, an independent, nonpartisan global policy influencer group, also known as think tanks, that focus on the governance of the global economy, global security, and politics and international law, in this case, Internet governance. Yu is an expert, advocate, and leader in the development of global protection policies related to Internet law and telecommunication law. The purpose of this opinion piece is to encourage the IoT industry and academic communities to continue researching and find solutions to privacy and security problems within global network infrastructures.